Hey, my name is Tanya and this is JustTalkHere. I'm glad you're here with me today. And honestly, I had no idea what to talk about. But yesterday I was trying to film this video and it just wouldn't work. It was too windy, so my voice wouldn't just be clear at all. And my tripod fell twice. And I was like, all right, well, it's not working at all. I don't know. Have you ever experienced that when you like clearly aware that something out there, or I don't know, just don't want you to do it? And this actually gave me that good idea what to talk about today. It's about acceptance and surrender, let's say, because those things are quite important in everyday life. It's not just about knowing it, because I clearly understand that just knowing something and actually live it and understand this is two different states. So just yesterday, the whole idea of it, of trying to fight a little bit with circumstances, right? Trying to figure it out and adjust, and then I just accepted it. I went meditate, I went for dance and balance movement. It's actually felt more beneficial. Like I felt that I actually wasn't pushing and I just let it flow as it is. Yes, there was a creative force yesterday, but I wasn't able to show it through something I was planning to do, right? So technically, life unfolded not the way I wanted, really, but the way it had to happen, right? This is it. This is the only way. And as soon as I realized that, I felt quite safe, honestly. It made me feel safe to know that as more I release that control, more safe and grounded I feel. It's about trust as well, I believe. And now it is, and it is a holiday season, right? It's another thing. All my life, I wouldn't be able to actually just rest. I know there's many people like me who just like resting, but actually keeps trying to be productive, right? It's happening to me all the time on vacation too. So even now, when we on a holiday season and everyone relaxing, trying to slow down, how much we actually trying to instead of just to be? How we actually accept the fact that it is time to slow down and it's okay. Instead of telling yourself, okay, I can go to work, but I can do this, and that. Well, and I caught myself on this idea this week. Got pretty aware of what's going on with those monkeys in my head. Tried to convince me that I actually have to do something. And on Christmas Eve, I went to my neighbor's gathering. I was just sitting there on a chair, enjoying sun, having my tea, and telling myself, what the hell? This is so simple, right? And after that, I just laid in bed and watched a movie. I would never, ever let myself relax like this. It would be just like, are you watching something with no reason? Really? That felt so good. It felt nourishing. Like, I don't have to deserve my existence. I don't have to deserve free time, rest time. I can just to be. Share with me if you ever felt that, or how do you deal with that? Because it's something we go through stages. It's not just like, okay, once you realize what's going on, it's never going to happen. It will. I know it will. Because constantly, every other year, similar things popping out, but it's have different outcome for me every time. Because I am growing, right? So every time we grow, we have a little bit different outcome of everything what happened to us, even if it's the same, literally the same situation. So this December is a lot about to surrender, and it's beautiful. I wonder if you feel the same force of safety to surrender finally. Stop fighting. This is, I would say, this is the key to the magical door calls peace, freedom. This is pretty much it. As soon as you accept it, as soon as you start listening, okay, what do I want? What do I feel like to do now? Or like, do I feel like doing nothing? Just listening, it gives you so much. It also gives you perspective of what other people like. It gives you idea to understand others without judgment. Because as soon as you start judging yourself, the same projection of judgment goes all around. Once it started, it's really hard to reverse it. I know it from sport. It's very similar to certain muscles. Once you bended your back, it's way harder to straighten yourself up, especially if you're upside down, right? So I found these patterns in a real life, and this is truth. So as soon as you let something go, like, judgment, as soon as it's on, and you let it happen to yourself, it's going to happen to others. So it's really interesting paradox. As soon as you rest in yourself, surrender and accept what it is, you become really more closer to yourself. As soon as you're closer to yourself, you become familiar with people around you, what they think, what they feel. So technically you gain your compassion. And as soon as you gain that, you actually have that control of your life. Because you actually can do what you want. You have that freedom to allow other people come in your life and go without clinging. There's the whole idea of peace becomes more realistic at this point, where you don't have to fight. Things just happen the way it's supposed to, and you are just being in that movie of a happy life. That's how I found it works for me for today. And it's incredible. You spend less inner vital energy to try constantly looking for outcome, thinking about better outcome, or trying to find other way when actually it's not your job. Let's accept, just theoretically, that creating everyday life, it's not your job. Your job is just live it. Just to be now. Inhale, exhale, and feel that force, the life. Because every time you do that, that's when you live. And that's why we're talking so much about now. That's why breath helps you to ground yourself in that present moment. Because this is energy. And there's nothing magical or, some people think it's Kuba Yunga stuff. I understand some people in the bad situations, in a pain, physically and mentally. I sincerely know what it's like. I understand. But at the same time, we can't use it as exception. What if once for the whole life we exist here, you think about you more than this? What if you just let the idea come into your mind that you more than your pain? You are more than this situation. You're more than the circumstances. It might change a lot, so you don't have to do anything. Honestly, it's worth to try. I think we all deserve to be happy. And if I can help someone, sure, I always will help. If my words can help to someone, I am more than happy. And I'll keep doing it. I'm not trying to convince anyone in anything. I think just because I'm sharing it, it makes sense. And if just the idea of possibility exists in my head, it must mean something, right? So I do believe that just telling yourself what you are not, as some teachings tell us to do, right? So here what I'm doing, I'm not preaching any of those. I'm just sharing with you my experience, what really worked for me. So maybe I'm creating some Neo-Tanya teachings. I'm just joking. It's just the way to share. Because world is changing. World is modernizing. And now we have tools to share knowledge. Used to be books, then movies. Now it's social media and those little short videos. And it's beautiful we can do that. I'm really glad that I can do that. Reach to someone. And if you think it's possible, just to think, what if I accept what's going on now? What if this pain now, it's something? I don't know. Maybe this pain is actually asking you to come back to reality. Come back to now. Who knows? I don't know. You know. You know the better for you. You know the best for yourself, for your life. You do know. Eastern people a long time ago, they realized that conscious thinking, union with the universe, and science, it's all connected. There's nothing superstitious about it. But I think our Western mind still adjusting to it. We're still quite suspicious to all of this. Just because materialistic topic is still about, we're still so much about consumption. But this is another topic. Anyways, yes, acceptance of what it is, even if it's consumption now, because I have friends, I have people, I have Instagram and social life. And this is all around me too, so I can't just delete my persona from a social life. And I see this consumption too, and I can't just let it trigger me or make me mad, so I just accept it. I accept that, yes, some people see it as the sense of their life, and it's okay, because we do have a free choice, and it's beautiful. And if for someone this is the way to live, it's beautiful too. I accept it. And it helps me a lot too, because I know the other way, like when people fight it so much. Technically they fight other people's opinion. And this is something like beyond it's just nonsense. It's beyond every possible logic for me, honestly, because why don't you think about your life right now? Don't we have enough to focus on? Don't we have enough to dream about? Daydreaming. Yeah, why do you need to fix someone else when you don't even have to fix yourself? So, yeah, this is the precious season of holidays when we all slowing down, and I sincerely wish for you to find your way to relax. Treat yourself. because you always deserve it. Let yourself know that you don't have to prove your existence. You don't have to fight for life. Every time when you just breathe or just hold a mug of tea, you're already here. You're already home. I know it's not easy. I believe you with my whole heart. And I understand how lonely it is sometimes think like this. Even now, being far away from home, from my family, being all alone. Sometimes people are pitying me. Oh, I'm sorry you're alone. I don't think I am alone. Honestly, I feel my family support. I feel other people's support, and the most important, I feel my inner support here. I know that even if I will walk in a desert now, without food, without anything, water, people, I know that I will still have myself. It's here, it's there, it's everywhere. I will have my movement. I will have my breath. And I will accept the situation that I have to walk as long as I have to walk. And just the idea of it giving me so much strength. It gives me not just hope, but trust and freedom. So it's all pretty much connected. From accept to surrender, get to know yourself, another, and just be free and liberated. And actually being more connected with everything. Literally, starting from your hands, palms from your hands, hanging up with this beautiful tree. It's everything about connection. And as soon as you start step by step, I think you feel it clearer. You feel it healthy. It feels like it's right. Some people call it resonating. It is, literally. It just feels like you're doing something beneficial for yourself. Because there's nothing wrong or right, I believe. There's two paths. We can do some harmful things or choose harmful way to treat people. Or you can choose beneficial way for yourself, for others. Choose love. There's always way. And maybe just start accept what is. Some people will say, okay, well, I am a bad guy. I'm a bad person. Then what? Should I accept that and just keep doing it? Yes, pretty much. I think as soon as we talk about elephant in a room, you actually can see elephant. As soon as you're aware, it's another stage. So why not? And if you will be aware every time when you do bad things, it might change something. Who knows? Let's try. And I'm really glad that at the end of a year, I met other me. The me who wanted to be safe while telling I need rest. This brings me back to myself, closer to myself. This is something we all need, I believe. And there is no shame to tell yourself that you need rest. Honestly, I wish you a happy holiday season. I wish you to be with yourself, with your family, with people you love, and just be. Accept what it is. Even if it's cold around, even if it's snowing, even if it's windy, and even if you feel lonely, it's okay. Everything is okay. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being around. I feel inspired not because I teach something. I feel inspired because I actually can share it. and it feels beneficial. Thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of your year. I will see you next year. Bye. Love you.